Yeah, so August is dry as hell for video games.
Okay. Before the show, we were talking about how October is gonna be a wet ass month. You got Metroid Dread coming out. You got
Hmm.
Mario Party.
Yeah.
You got
Talk to me. Talk to
you
me.
got Melty Blood. You got the new Demon Slayer game that's coming out that I want to buy.
Hmm.
There's Far Cry for everyone that doesn't have a brain cell.
Oh my gosh! Come on,
And
bro.
then what else? That's pretty much all of October. And then what? In November you got Pokemon.
Nah, you got SMT5. Come on,
SMT.
man.
Oh, that's in October as well, right?
SMT?
Or is that
No.
No, it's
November?
November.
November. Yeah.
Okay.
How does Mark remember?
I mean,
You're
I
the
don't
one.
fucking know.
I think.
Okay,
I
anyways.
look like an interesting game.
This upcoming holiday season's gonna be pretty fucking wet.
How wet?
And
Yeah. How
Like-
what are we talking here?
like Cardi B wet ass P word, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But
Oh my god.
SP word.
Oh,
my
wait.
gosh.
Oh no, he's back. He's
uh-huh,
back.
yeah,
He's
he's,
good. He's good.
sorry, we were experiencing some lag.
some
but-
some
Severe technical difficulties.
So in what, August, and then maybe
Uh-huh.
July as well is pretty dry.
Yeah. For most of the year, I feel like it was pretty dry.
Really, there was
Really,
some bangers
this year was
year.
a lot better than last year.
I would
I mean,
definitely say
okay.
that.
Let me specify. Dry for me. I didn't buy many games this year. None of them
think I
really like
bought-
caught my
I
fancy.
mean, that's your own fault for not buying Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. You know what I mean?
That was
All
not
right.
this year.
That was not
Yeah.
this year. That was the last year.
That was last year.
Oh my god.
So you're not even on the right time frame right now.
I'm not
Quarantine
even-
has been attacking his soul. Dude, okay, we talked about my games list, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I have actually been beasting on my games list this year.
Hmm.
I think I've beaten like upwards of 30 games this year.
Well,
Oh yeah, somewhere around there.
granted, I'm not trying to take away from your accomplishment. Were a lot of them not like SNES or like GBA games, like
A good
very
portion.
very
But
like, pick up and play?
I beat some pretty gargantuan games this year.
What's
know what I
what's a
mean?
good example? DQ3. It's a pretty big game.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
right. That's true.
And you blazed through that.
Well, that was like the first game I beat this year, I think.
Oh no, you're right. You're right.
It was that long ago, really?
Yeah.
Oh
Honestly,
my god.
I feel like you are an archetype for the perfect gamer right now. Because everybody who plays games has like a massive back catalog of games that they have not touched, and you're actually trying to go through and like make it disappear.
Even the ones you don't want to play. I would
Oh,
just
yeah.
play Aladdin.
Dude, isn't like Putt Putt the Golf or something like that also on there? Like,
Yeah, it's like the first one on my list. So let me go
It's
through.
Oh,
let me go through
3D
some of the
Adventure?
game- Yeah,
Oh my
jeez.
God.
3D mini golf adventures. That-
No.
Oh my gosh.
3D mini golf adventures is this really shit golf game that Mark and I bought when we were like 13 years old, and it was like $15, which was pretty expensive for a 13-year-old poor kid back then.
Hmm.
And we bought it expecting to be able to play with each other, and it didn't have online play. And I don't think
My
Steam
biggest
had a
regret.
yeah, pretty terrible. But let's see. I'll go through the games that I beat this year.
Yeah.
At least the big ones. I beat so many Pokemon games this year. Oh my god. Most of them I
Alright.
played with Mark. We played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the new one.
Uh-huh.
I played through Pokemon Silver by myself.
Uh-huh.
We played Pokemon Y. We
Yes.
played both of the
Yikes.
Pokemon Stadium games.
Oh.
We played
Okay.
Kinda.
the new Pokemon Snap and the old Pokemon Snap.
All right.
Oh.
Preach.
We beat the
know
old
what I
Pokemon Snap in 2 hours.
No,
Alright,
it was
that's
like
not-
4
it's not-
hours.
That's
No,
not
it
an
was 2.
accomplishment
It was
though.
2. I was
it
at
2?
your house for the first 2 hours doing nothing, and then we actually played, and it was 2 hours.
Rip.
Ripperonis. I mean,
I beat
I feel like
Skyward Sword this year.
all right. That's
Metroid
more like a
Prime
time
2.
investment thing.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, wait, that was that?
Yeah, that was this year.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was.
this year.
Sonic Heroes.
Okay.
Blech.
Uh, what else? I
Can
beat
we-
that
can
JoJo
we-
game that I was talking about.
Oh yeah. Can we
The
go back
what
and
game?
clarify?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on.
I was sorry. I was kind of that dog kind of reminded me of I don't know what.
What, you a
Um,
furry?
Yeah, I'm
You're
furry.
gonna give into your instincts or something?
I'm gonna.
You need to shut the actual fuck up, please. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm wearing a shirt that has.
Oh,
I
please.
can't even.
Guys.
But I wanted to go back to this Pokemon Stadium that we did technically beat.
Technically.
So I would like to point out and that Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2 are actually some of the hardest games I have ever played in my life if you were to play it at its base form. So both Pokemon Stadium games have this feature, right, where you can connect your Game Boy to the N64 and like kind of transfer your Pokemon from the Game Boy games over to Pokemon Stadium and use your Pokemon. The game was programmed to be so incredibly difficult if you were to play the game just with the Pokemon that they give you in the base game, which were called rental Pokemon, right? You could just use these Pokemon that they just give you, right? And it would go in order of this, right? You would have pre-evolution, mid-evolution, and final evolution, right? With better stats going up. But the
they would
shittiest
also have shittier moves.
Oh, come on.
So the stats would go up with evolutions, but the moves would go down in quality with evolutions. So Charmander would have like Fire Blast and fucking
which is
Earthquake.
like one of the best fire moves in the early Pokemon games.
And Charizard would have like Ember and Scratch.
What?
Yep.
So
Wait,
it was a way to like
To balance
it. But it's so incredibly like once you get far into the game, like anywhere past like maybe like the 7th gyms, it becomes so incredibly difficult that it's almost impossible to beat the game without
save stating.
Without save stating or just having an absolute streak of sheer luck.
So why did you put yourself through that though? Like,
well, the thing is, the game isn't bad when you play it on an emulator where you can save state and increase the speed of the game.
And we save stated.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. We save stated, I think, probably over 100 times.
Oh wait, crap! Nintendo, they own the game.
I don't care. I don't care.
Okay, wait.
Okay, no,
I
please.
do own every game that I've emulated. I own.
Same.
Yeah, same. Mm-hmm.
Same.
No,
For
I'm
sure.
not even. No, that's not even a meme. I'm dead serious.
No, yeah, no, me too.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
It sounds so sus.
The least convincing.
Sounds so sus. But no, I get no, yeah. Most of the games. Sorry, all of the games. I can't. Anyways, the game is just impossible, like without transferring your own Pokemon from the Game Boy games. We save stated so many times, and we actually had tried to create a rule where we only save state if we lose a battle.
Yeah.
But it got so hard to the point where we had to save state in the middle of the battle. Like right before we used a move, we had to save state and just keep reloading the save state until the move actually landed.
It was pretty brutal.
It was that bad. I've actually never played a game like as like bullshit hard as that.
So the way that we rationalize this is like, if the only way to beat it is to have insane luck, then theoretically, the run that we're doing with save states is possible.
Yes, that's true.
So by that logic,
Oh
we're
my
not
God.
technically cheating because that run would have been possible at some instance.
And keep in mind that
Oh.
both Pokemon Stadium games have round 1 and round 2, which are basically new game pluses.
Yeah. Which
So
is
you would
like
play the entire
the
game
game
over
gets
again.
harder.
Yeah, they're just master modes. They're like
Oh
10
my
times harder.
God, bro.
And they beat both
Pokemon
of
are
them.
a lot more difficult. The computers would have, sorry, we're talking about this way too much, but the computers would have fucking
We-
strategies. They would have strategies. They would have like confusing teams, double teams, fucking burn teams. Like it's like they would have specific strategies to fuck you over.
Okay, I'm sorry, no disrespect to either of you, but I feel like I just walked into like a VA meeting for veterans or some shit. Like, what's
Yeah.
going on here, bro? Like,
Okay, we'll break
Okay,
off.
sorry,
Of
we'll break off. I'm just. It
oh
gave
my
me
God.
flashbacks.
So what have you been thinking about recently, Mikey?
don't
What's
put
on your
this-
mind?
Don't put this shit on me now. I can't just bounce from topic.
What's going
like
on in
that.
your personal life? You
Yeah.
you just moved to your new address, which is
Don't forget my zip code as well. Give him that as well.
right.
Yeah.
And my social is 346. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
How do you?
But yeah,
is that like binary? No, I'm just kidding. In binary, is that your?
In all seriousness though, I feel like I'm at a point in relation to video games where I have so many games that I want to play and I know that I'm going to get to, but every time I turn on the game, I just like
lose
all
the
over.
motivation.
Yeah, like all motivation like seeps from my body, bro. It's so bad.
feel
The backlog struggle is so intense
Yes,
because
bro.
there's games that you know are good games, right?
Mhm.
And you'll
Right.
play them, you'll open them up, you'll be like, "Oh man, I'm so ready for this." You get 5 minutes deep, and you're like, "I want to kill myself."
Yes.
Yeah, like
yes.
I would equate the struggle of not knowing what game to play to like going to war, right? I'm kidding.
Mhm. Oh my. Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I was gonna let that like simmer for a bit, but I was too scared.
Oh, so you cowered out of the joke?
Yes,
Huh?
I actually
You're-
cowered out of the joke.
So, what's your metaphor?
Yeah. What was the point of that? Where are you going with this?
You know, sometimes jokes don't land, right? And
I-
I
So let's
said
just
this
fucking.
in a previous episode.
In that
It's
case,
okay.
why don't you go ahead? Why don't you go ahead and
What-
shut up? And we'll
What,
do
what the fuck is happening? No. Oh, God damn it.
tragic.
Why do I listen to you people?
No one told you to be bad at the game.
All right, I need to stop focusing on you fools. You guys are just not. You're not good for me right now.
But yeah, most of this year was me going through my backlog and trying to beat old games that I'd never played or beaten before.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta say, man, that it's a fucking struggle. Like, you open up games, like for me, I want to beat all the games that I own by the time that I die, hopefully, right?
Right.
And
Right.
it's
Yeah,
difficult.
good luck. But yeah.
It's difficult because I'll open up a game that's old, and it's just so bad that I just don't want to play it. It's either so bad or so hard that I just feel like turning off my my computer or my console and just never turning it back on.
Dude, that's why like nowadays I'm really scared of buying certain games because I know that now it's gonna like if I don't complete it, it's just gonna be there. Like a friend wanted me to get like the Ghosts and Goblins remaster or whatever.
Ooh.
So fucking
Yeah,
hard.
and I flat out said no because I knew I wouldn't beat it and it would just be on my list for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I mean, there's just some games that I have probably the smallest catalog of games out of all of us.
Mhm.
Hunter probably has the biggest.
Oh yeah.
And I even have games where I'm like, I don't want to fucking fuck. Like you just get to it and it's like, fuck. I don't do this.
I don't
shit.
want to do this. It feels like
I'm-
homework.
Yeah, it feels like homework.
I'm very much not looking forward to trying to play through my PS3 library.
Oh, jeez, bro.
Like the PS3 has some good games on it, but there are definitely some fucking shitters on that.
Actually,
Like-
yeah.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
What? Okay, no, go.
I was gonna ask, what is the game that you are most dreading to play
Oh my god.
on your catalog?
On my PS3?
On your entire catalog.
In my
Ooh.
entire catalog?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be the most, but name some games that you are just absolutely dreading to play.
Skyrim?
Ooh,
Well, you
That's a
haven't finished it?
that's a nasty one.
No, of course not.
Oh, you're
That's
slacking.
a
You gotta
nasty
do that.
one.
Skyrim is just like, it's such a time vampire.
Yeah.
I just have to, if I ever want to beat that game, which, not that the game is like shit, but I don't think it's for me.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Can you, no, continue your statement.
Getting your ass beat by
ignore,
ghosts.
ignore how I was getting my cheeks ran by poltergeist. Oh my
That
gosh.
game is just so fucking long. I would have to set aside like a month of my life for just playing that game.
No,
Yeah.
for sure, you're right. Like
What
anything
else?
else though?
Games that are really fucking hard, like Contra 3,
Oh, oof.
or like the original Star Fox for the Super Nintendo.
Ooh.
Oh my
F-Zero?
gosh.
Yeah, oh my god,
F-Zero
F-Zero
GX.
GX. I'm gonna have
Oh.
to beat that game at some point. It's fucking
Ain't no way,
Way
bro.
too-
Couldn't get
yeah,
past
ain't
the
no way.
tutorial.
we
Ain't no way.
Mark and I tried to play F-Zero
We
GX.
tried so hard.
We tried. I think in order to continue on, you have to beat the normal version of a level and the hard version, and then you can move on to the next level.
Dead ass?
Who
I-
designed that?
Dead
Well,
ass?
that's the problem that we were running into, right?
No, we couldn't beat the normal version of the tutorial. the regular tutorial where it teaches you how to play the game, we couldn't beat
Well,
it.
there you have it. That
Oh.
game is
Oh my
way
gosh.
too fucking hard.
And
to
I
install.
am sweating, labbing, trying, and I can't do it.
Dude, you guys have me sounding like a fucking hyena. How? I need footage of this.
The three
this
biggest
tutorial, bro.
qualifiers for me not wanting to finish a game are hard, like difficulty, like it's too hard, it's too long, or it's too garbage. Like a
Or
good
it's all
example of
three.
a game. A game that's
It's
all
all
three,
three.
that's tough. You guys keep talking. I'll look through and see one that matches all
Alright.
three.
Oh my
Um,
gosh. Mhm.
Some games, like for me, that I have in my catalog that I just dread. Metroid Dread.
Metroid Dread, yeah.
Hey. But actually, since I was a kid, I always go back and I just play games, like whether I fucking like them or not. And one of them was fucking MLB, like
What?
baseball for the N64. I don't remember like exactly
What?
what it was. It had like a yellow background. It had like a yellow title like on the fucking cartridge. But for whatever reason, for whatever the fuck I tried to do in my life,
Uh-huh.
I could not get past the start menu.
What? Wait.
What?
Wait, what? Like the menu screen? Like the
Dead
UI?
ass?
No, you're lying.
I'm
You
telling.
serious?
I'm
How old are you? Ain't no way.
5.
Boy, ain't no way.
Okay, you're
Granted,
5,
I've
alright?
never opened the game again, but the experience was so bad that every time I looked at the game, I physically like vomited.
Like he vomited.
vomited.
He's such a visual
It
reaction.
was
to it.
so bad. Like I actually I as a kid, I remember throwing the game like at the wall and making a hole in my wall at my house.
Oh my
my
god!
God.
At 5,
At 5 years old, that's how frustrated I
dude,
got.
you were destined to
I
be a
couldn't
League of
get
Legends
past the
player from
title. I think I
beginning.
got past the. I think I got
That's
past the
insane.
title screen once, and I was trying to like do some like settings or some shit, and I accidentally quit, and I went back to the menu screen.
How? And that was enough. That was enough for you.
That was enough. That was the breaking point. You would think like I was just dumb, and you're right. I think I was just fucking dumb, and I just didn't want to open the game again. At this point, I was like, the game just looks fucking boring. I don't want to open it up again.
At this point, you need to start paying me money because I'm basically your fucking therapist. I can't help you with your childhood trauma with MLB baseball. I can't.
It sounds so weird, but like I just never wanted to open it again, just from pure hatred.
Dude, an N64 baseball game did this to you.
Yes.
Age of 5. Oh, do I have a game like? Oh, I do. Have you ever heard of Quest 64?
Yes.
Yes.
Dude, I had that game and I had a huge Walmart plastic bag of N64 games that my dad got me, and that was one of them. And I'm just like working my way through the games, and for some reason I couldn't save in the game, so it kept starting. Janky ass castle. No tutorial. Tell me how. It was the most.
Yeah, no, you got you.
Bro, oh my gosh.
Okay, just start over. Start your point over.
Wait, can I? Okay, leave this to the podcast.
Yeah, no.
Leave this in the podcast.
We're all here with you. We're along with you.
I want let it be known that anytime I try to tell a story, the Wi-Fi guy tells me no. It tells me to shut the fuck up. So I'm go.
This is amazing. Got you.
Bro, did I really cut out right when I was complaining?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Bro, ain't no way.
Now we're fucking with you.
Why would we be fucking with him during a recording?
He's gone. He's gone.
He's just standing still. Okay, he's moving.
He's moving.
What is happening? Are we gonna have to stop
64-bit, 32-bit, 16-bit.
We were talking about retro games, but right now Mark and I can only see
4-bit, 2-bit, 1-bit.
that meme.
That's it. He's gone.
He's
no.
gone.
All right. So now
for those watching at home,
I don't know. Okay, so for those watching at home, right? I don't know if you guys can see how laggy it is. Maybe it's not to you because the recording is actually coming from Mikey. But audio-wise, for us, all we see is pixels, color, and is he back?
It looks like he's back. Are you
back?
Oh my god, no way.
What?
No, I'm on my hotspot.
Oh.
I'm literally using.
Are you still recording?
I'm still recording. Okay. I'm still recording.
Keep it going.
No way. No way. The preview is like
the show must go on.
Look at this preview. This is horrible.
No, keep it. It's good. It looks good.
No, it doesn't.
It looks good,
dude.
Keep it going.
My! Can you even hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Whoever's editing this,
it's gonna be
on too.
Yeah, GG's, bro. I'm so sorry.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad. You keep
editing.
Well, excuse me.
Wait, what time do we have right now?
24.
So we're not too far off.
24. This is not bad.
Okay. In reference to the old question that you guys asked me, the shitty, like the most dreading game on my list would have to, it's like a combination of shit, long, and not easy. Definitely gonna have to be like Scribblenauts Unlimited for the 3DS.
What?
And this game comes with a story as well. So
that's funny because didn't you buy me that game?
Yes, I did.
He got me the game for my birthday at some point.
Yes.
And I was like, I don't want this. So
Okay,
I
so-
gave it back to him.
So Mark and I have been friends for a very long time. I've known him for a very, very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Upwards of, a decade, almost a decade and a half, maybe. I don't know.
Over a decade.
But yeah, over a decade. But basically, I was young and my parents, they don't have a crazy fuck ton of money. So he's like he's my friend. This is like when we were like 12, 13. He's my friend. And what the fuck? Oh, okay.
No, keep talking. Go ahead. Keep talking.
That's
Okay.
the
I'm here
gameplay.
with you.
So my parents take me to GameStop, and this is like the day before I go to Mark's house to hang out with him for his birthday. They're like, okay, get a game that's $20 or less. That's the most that they would be willing to spend because he's a kid, It's like whatever. And so I go, how the fuck do I find a game that's good that's $20 or less at GameStop? So the only game that I could find that wasn't like, a Barbie or Bratz game or like How to Fish on the Nintendo 3DS.
How to fish.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only game that I could find was Scribblenauts Unlimited. So I gave it to Mark. And then I don't know how it happened, but eventually the game ended up back into my custody because Mark didn't fucking want it that bad.
I didn't want it. It disgusted me to have it like taking up room in my drawer.
Oh my god. It's about isn't it about the thought, Mark?
No.
The fact that okay, all right.
I guess there's no thought when you're like 14 years old,
Granted, I'm just
Fair
that
enough.
kind of person. I'm a very practical person when I give and when I get gifts.
Yeah. Mark only accepts condoms for his birthday now.
Right.
Naturally used.
Lightly
because it's practical. He doesn't want to
lightly
wait.
used.
He has to fill up that jar somehow, man.
Yeah.
It's true. The Katarina jar is not going to fill itself.
Yes, sir.
How's that going, by the way? How's the Katarina
Yeah,
jar?
yeah. How's the progress on that?
So long story short, I was doing all my shit with my computer. I had an
No one
entire-
knows what you're talking about. That was the
Sorry. Okay,
computer.
so let me specify. My GPU got fried. Long story short, I had to get a new GPU, and it took the entire day to really fix everything. There's a shelf next to my desk, and while trying to plug some stuff in, I hit my head on the shelf, knocked over the jar, and now there's cum all over my dresser.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Right. So
Did you lick it off,
Huh?
Okay. Oh my god.
or was it too chunky?
Oh my god.
So luckily it
He actually threw up.
Oh my god. Like curd milk. Oh.
so
No,
luckily
it's more like a carrot and ham stew.
Bro, I did not bust up my data
to
hotspot to
answer
hear
your
about cum.
to answer your question, luckily the
60,000
heat from my computer, like the heat giving off from my computer, because shit, it's like fucking 91 degrees Celsius. I was actually able to soften the cum enough to where I can suck it up back my my asshole. So
Okay, no, he needs to go. He needs to go. You need to put him in timeout. He needs to
And
go.
with that, I think we should stop.
Yes, I think this is a good place. A wonderful place indeed.
So, if you're out there watching, just remember, if there's a jar out there, it's up to you to fill it.
Oh my god.
Goodbye.